Hi, I'm Laura.
I'm Paisley. And I'm Reese.
And we are from Learning with Laura. So today we're going to bring you a writing lesson. And it's a lesson that's actually a kindergarten-based lesson. However, I'm going to adapt it today so you can use it all levels. Preschoolers could do this, kindergartners, first graders, fifth graders, middle school. You could even get crazy and get creative with high schoolers. I'm going to show you how to do that today. So the basis of the lesson, what it looks like is it's called Write the Room. Writing. It's a writing activity. So on our website, we're going to post all of our things. And the one I did today with Paisley is we did Write the Room. And we started with just the basic school one. So Write the Room, I have them for each month. If I was teaching in the classroom, I would do one each month. But because we're not in the classroom, we're just doing them at home. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and post September, October, November, December. And that's okay because kids love to celebrate holidays and different seasons all year round anyway. All right. So Paisley, why don't you tell them what we did first or how I set this activity up?
So, before I started looking for the cards, my mom hid them. So these are the cards.
So each card has a different picture. So the one we did today, this one is, let's read them out for them.
School, pencil, break, book, teacher, apple, backpack.
So all these cards, I went around and put in our house. I spread them out. I made sure that she could see them, that they were visible, but I was hiding them. And then she went around and did a word hunt, right? She had her paper. And how did you keep it flat? Do you remember?
I used a whiteboard, or you can use like something that isn't too heavy for your child or too like small or big.
Like a book, right? So it's a flat surface because they're going to be walking around the house with a pencil. You can use a crayon, colored pencil, whatever you want to use. I typically try to just use regular pencil. So she went around, and every time she found one of the pictures, like if she came across backpack, I think this one was hiding in our dining room, on our dining room table, then she would stop and she would find the picture of the backpack on the paper and write the word on it. So for Paisley, I ended the activity once she found all the pictures and she tried all the words. Next time, I might move it up a next level, and that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. So if you want to use this with your preschoolers, like if I did this with Reese, I wouldn't expect her to write the words next to the pictures.
Yes, she could just do like a little scribble or something.
Right. She could draw, or sorry, she could color in the pictures for a preschooler. If you have a TKer, a pre-K, maybe they could write the first letter of the word next to the picture. That in itself would be a great lesson for them, talking about letters. Where does the word start? What is the first letter? What sound does it make? Let's write it next to the picture. Backpack starts with a B. They'd write a B. If you are a K-1, I would take this and I would expand on it. So after they found all the words, got out an extra piece of paper, and then they need to take each word and put it in a sentence. So backpack. What's a sentence for backpack?
I have a backpack.
I have a backpack. You could also encourage them to say, okay, let's add an adjective if they're learning about adjectives in first grade. I have a red backpack, right? Backpack. Or Paisley, what color do you have?
I have a gray backpack with flowers on it. You could add what it has on it.
Right. You could have a whole sentence with details about the backpack. I keep my backpack on a
hook
in our garage. So you can have them expand. Again, you're trying to get them to write more. A really important thing is that when you are trying to get your child to write for you, just let them do best guess spelling. Otherwise, they're going to want to stop and ask you how to spell each word. it's going to build up in frustration. So that's why we do best guess spelling. So if we jump to 2nd and 3rd grade, after they've completed their list, you can have them build compound sentences. So for example, I see an apple and a backpack. There's 7 different types of conjunctions to build 2 small sentences together. And those are, the acronym is FANBOYS. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. When we're talking about the 2nd and 3rd graders, they're starting to write paragraphs. So you could have them write a paragraph. You'll notice that each Write the Room pages go along with a theme. So this theme is back to school. Most of the themes are by month. So like October, we'll have all the October things. So they could write a paragraph about October. Moving up to 4th and 5th grade, that's when you're going to want them to expand and write a whole writing piece or a writing story. You could have them write a story or a narrative. They could be the person. So Paisley could write all about her day at school using these words. Or she could come up with an all about school. So that's more of like an expository writing, informational writing. And she could write a story all about this, again, if she was in 4th or 5th grade. Write a piece explaining the tools that you need or what school looks like for them using these words. It's like a word bank, basically, is what you're going to have them use. Again, focusing on using adjectives, conjunctions, best guess spelling, even at 4th and 5th grade. You can have them use a dictionary if you want them to, but again, the purpose of this is just to get them writing, to get them to feel empowered to do some writing. We don't want to expect them to be perfect or do perfect spelling, nor should they have to. It's just to get their ideas and to get them writing at home to keep their stamina up. Anything else you want to add, girls? Reese? Mm-hmm. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
I'm going to stop.